So let's talk about the 24-hour rule. And for me, it's really an hour rule, but I'll get into that. So the 24-hour rule in sports is when you lose, which you will lose. I don't care how good you are in sports, you'll lose at some point working yourself up the ladder. The 24-hour rule says that you only have 24 hours to really handle a loss. And then after that 24-hour period, you start over. You reset, you get your mind straight, and you go back to work, and you go back to training, you go back to winning. Not only is my 24-hour rule a 1-hour rule, it also applies to wins. And that matters in real estate because we have transactions all the time, and we have wins and we have losses all the time. However, when you win, you only get a little time to celebrate as well, because then you got to go back to work and you got to go back to doing what got you that win in the first place. If you have this huge deal, huge month, first deal, biggest deal, whatever it is, and you have that and you celebrate it too long, you're going to forget why you got it in the first place, and you're not going to have any business. So whether you lose or whether you win, try to get that 24-hour rule down to 1 hour, because if I take 24 hours to celebrate a win, then I'm going to lose an entire 24-hour period of when I can be being productive. When you lose, get back up and get back in the fight. When you win, get back out there doing the thing that got you the win in the first place. Don't stick to either one of these, whether a win or a loss, a failure or a success, too long, because whether you stick to your failure, you stick to your loss, if you continue sticking to that for too long, you'll fail. I promise. My advice on winning is simple. We're getting into the losing and the failure side a minute. I actually have 5 steps or 5 rules that I use to help me get out of a failure or a loss, because I've been doing this a while. I'm pretty good at it. However, I still lose. I still fail from time to time. But when you're winning, you know, whether it's your first deal, maybe it's your biggest deal, maybe it's your first month of profit, maybe it's your biggest month ever in your career in real estate or whatever you do. My advice: celebrate, enjoy the moment, and then get back to work. Don't celebrate too long. Losing, on the other hand, is a little more difficult and a guarantee that you will lose at some point, and you will fail at some point in real estate or in any business for that matter. And I got 5 rules to help you through it, that help me through it, and they'll probably help you through it as well. You might not like all 5 rules, but you'll probably take a few of them, and if you use these, you'll get back up on your feet, start winning again. Rule number 1. Was it you? Was it the environment? Was it them? Was it you? Did you fail to follow up and they found another agent that was easier to get a hold of? Did you say something incorrect? Did you not have their trust? Did you not earn their trust? Did you not have the skill or the knowledge that they required in the business or in real estate, and they went some other direction? That is on you. That's your fault. So was it you? Look inside first and figure out, is there something that I did that I could do better and not make this mistake in the future? Chances are that's a part of it. The second part, was it the environment? There are environmental things that have nothing to do with me, nothing to do with the other client. For example, let's say they get a call from their boss. You're working with a client, you've shown them 20 houses, you're about to write an offer, they get a call from their boss. Hey, I have an opportunity for you to get a promotion out of state. That has nothing to do with me. Any failures on my part, that has nothing to do with them or lack of communication. That's the environment and is out of everyone's control. That is environmental. So was it you? Was it the environment? And was it them? To be honest, not every person out there that's looking for a home or looking to sell or looking to work with you in your business is the right fit for you. Be okay with that. Remember, you are building a business worth living and worth being in all the time. When you're building a business for yourself, you work a ton. You put a ton of hours in and a ton of time in and a ton of mental stuff in to your business that makes you successful. So understand that there, every now and then, you might meet somebody that is just not the right fit for you. And at the beginning of your business, the quantity of your business is very small. The quantity of your leads might also be small. And when you lose that one deal, it hurts. But they might not be the right fit for you. So, was it you? Was it the environment? Was it them? Or was it a combination of all 3 of those things? Now, rule number 2 is a bit contradictory to rule number 1. Rule number 2 is take ownership. It is your fault whether you win. It's your fault whether you lose. 100% of the time, it is on you. So take the ownership. So yeah, rule number 1, was it that? Was it you? Was it the environment? Was it them? And you're probably saying, Jordan, environment says it's not anyone's fault. True, but it wouldn't be as much of a failure if you have more business. If you were running 5 deals at the same time and one fell through because some guy got a promotion out of state and you're excited for them, you got 4 other deals. It's not as much of a failure as if you had one deal and that one deal fell through. Take it on yourself. It's you and only you that you're responsible for the success or the failure of your business and your real estate career. It's as simple as that. Rule number 3, find the positive. My positive is if I didn't fail this time and I didn't have the pain that I have right now with this failure, then it wouldn't force me to get better because I don't ever want to make that failure again. You look back and you're like, how can I not do that again? And that pain that we feel when we fail, that pain that we feel when we lose is the pain that's going to drive you to get better. That's my positive. This failure is setting you up for even more success in the very near future. Get better, get stronger, and get back to work. Rule number 4, and some of you might not like this. Rule number 4, toughen up. Get up and get back to work. Deal with it. Failure is a part of living. Failure is a part of business. You can't get around it. You cannot be successful without failure. And rule number 5, on how to fail and how to get out of a failure and how to get back on your feet in less than an hour is, at the end of the day, if you don't fail, you won't know how good it feels to win, right? If you won all the time, it becomes normal. If you have failure and then you have a big win, you know how good it feels to win. That's my advice. My 24-hour rule is a 1-hour rule. This applies to probably everything. It probably applies to business and real estate, obviously, because I use it. What happens is you get so excited about this really, really good month, and then you forget to go back to what brought you to that moment in the first place. Don't do that. The other thing I wanted to say is that I talk about clients that are not a good fit for you. I'm a strong believer in not working with people that are not the right fit for you. When I interview, it's a 2-way interview. They're interviewing me for the job and I'm interviewing them for the job. This video is more towards agents because I know a lot of you agents are watching my videos right now and I want to put some, value out there, put some help out there. But when you start in business, or real estate business specifically, you don't have a ton of clients. So every client is super valuable. And they're still super valuable. But if I'm working 10 deals, or let's say I'm working 5 deals, and one of those deals, not the right fit for me, it's a lot easier to let go of that one deal and refer it out to another agent that might be a better fit for them. Maybe I'm just not the right fit. Maybe I'm not the right personality, or whatever to fit what they're looking for. So I might, refer that out to another agent, and then I have 4 other deals. But when you get into real estate, if you have one deal, and that deal's a jerk, or that deal is just you're butting heads all the time, over and over, you're probably not going to let go of it because you have one deal. Hope this was helpful. My name is Jordan Bellinger. I am with the Bacon Bellinger Real Estate Group at Coldwell Banker Apex in North Texas. One of the top real estate brokerages in North Texas, by the way. And don't stick too much to your wins. Don't stick too much to your losses. And go out there, be successful. If there's anything I can do to support you, if there's anything I can do, whether it's you're looking to buy, sell, invest in real estate, or maybe you're looking to get into real estate, let me know. I'm happy to have those conversations, talk to you, maybe answer some questions, and kind of go from there. So go to jordanbellinger.com if you want to find any of my information. Facebook, real estate pages, YouTube page, Instagram, all of my stuff. It's kind of like my digital business card at jordanbellinger.com. And that is all I have today, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.